This is Rare Media. To whom it concerns, welcome to the panel.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to this edition of the panel on Rare Media.tv. All the information is on the bottom of your screen. Press the red button on the right hand side to subscribe to our channel. Good evening, Laura, and welcome.
Good evening. How are you?
Good evening, Tony, and welcome.
Good evening, and to all my fans out there.
Now, I think there's a few more due to come in, but sure, if they come in, we'll chat away to them anyway. And this is a very loose program. Laura, I must tell everybody, anybody who's watching tonight, might be wondering what she's wearing. She's wearing a Tipperary jersey, you know. But that's about they won that last Sunday. There's a good bit of going on, you know. We haven't forgotten about already. No, they won.
Only some of you haven't forgotten about that.
Tipperary won their 29th All-Ireland last Sunday against Cork in Grove Park, which for people looking outside of Ireland, there are two big sporting events in Ireland of our national games. One is hurling and the other is football. The hurling was on last Sunday. The football is on next Sunday between Donegal and Kerry. Kerry are going for their 39th All-Ireland. The GAA, Gaelic Athletic Association, was founded in 1884, funnily enough, in Thurles in County Tipperary.
Correct.
In Hayes Hotel.
Yeah, what is now Hayes Hotel.
And it's still standing. And
yes.
People visiting Thurles can go in there and have a look at the plaque and information on it. Since we're hoping for Guy Jones to come on now. We were, before we came on the air, I suppose there's some icons and some people. We got the news that Hulk Hogan, I suppose, and Giant Haystacks. Now, for people who have no interest and never had any interest in wrestling, wrestling was down in the doldrums in the early 1980s until characters like Hulk Hogan and Giant Haystacks came along, and they resurrected the interest in wrestling, particularly with Hulk Hogan because of his presence and because of his personality. But he died this morning at his home at the age of 71 from a heart attack. So people are saying anyway, you know. And WWE, did anyone of you tune into WWE? I could never take to it, but I enjoyed it, I must say.
When I was younger, I used to watch a bit of it, all right, but not in recent years.
Yeah,
when you're younger, you don't see how fabricated and how much acting really is involved in it. Whereas a lot of the WE now, I wouldn't really know.
No, I lost all interest in them. I suppose we grew up with Jethro Tull and Black Sabbath. A lot of us who were into rock music, and the character that epitomizes all of that, Ozzy Osbourne, has died today. Yesterday he died, Ozzy Osbourne, and he was the lead singer with Black Sabbath, and of course himself and his wife Sharon Osbourne became better known through their reality show. Living with the Osbournes, is it? Living with the Osbournes, it's called.
Parkinson's, I believe, didn't she?
Yeah, and all
I think she's his second wife, isn't she?
She is, yeah, that's right.
His older daughter wouldn't get involved in that program, I remember.
That's right.
Older daughter, she wouldn't get involved.
No,
it was just for gawking it and just watching. That's all. It's a load of rubbish.
Well, a lot of those reality programs are just for. I think for people who are bewildered already, you know. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't sing that as I'd be doing roaring and shouting, you know, and punching around the stage, you know.
Give me Louise Morrissey any day.
You know,
sing a song.
I mean, people saying they loved him now wouldn't have a clue. They wouldn't know him if he lived next door. They wouldn't know him, you know. You're all hype.
Did they ever come to Limerick, Tony? Black Sabbath, no, things like that.
I mentioned wrestling there a while ago. I don't know whether it's the WE or the WEF or the WEC, I don't know whether it'd be confused, but the champion, the female champion, her father's from Limerick. She's from Dublin, which she doesn't kind of say much about it. She's the world champion. She goes under her mother's name.
The wrestler?
Wrestler. She's a champion.
Yeah.
And she's often on the television, but she never mentions, they never mention Ireland about it, you know. She's in America all the time now, but I know her father, and he died about 3 years ago. but she goes under the name Becky Lynch. And she's a female champion. But loads of rolling, banging and jumping around and punching around the ring. You know, you wonder half the time, like, but they're getting big money for it because there's a lot of foolish people out there that pay to see him. You know.
Good evening, Neil.
How's it going? I'm a bit tipsy. I can't fucking help it.
And Tony and Neil. How are you?
How are we all doing? All right. I haven't a clue what's going on in Ireland, and I don't want to know.
No, what we're talking about? Do you remember this man? He passed away today.
Hulk Hogan. I done a video on it. Yeah, my God, it's that sad. It's only 71. He was. He's still a young man.
Yeah. Hats off to that. Yeah, absolutely. But anyway, we were talking about this man that passed away as well. Black Sabbath man.
Yeah. Ozzy Osbourne. My God, he's a very good family man. Good family man. Well loved. Yeah. He was well loved.
Yeah.
So how's Ireland?
He was loved up for his money. He was loved for.
Really nice.
Laura Witherow, as you know, Laura has her Tipperary jersey on her. You know.
My internet is not great now. Just to let you know, I'm on the balcony here. Can you see it down? Hold on a second. There you go.
Oh yeah, where are you? Are you on holiday?
Yeah, I'm in Fungarola, so I'm back next Wednesday. So we're here. We were here since last Friday morning. We're here since, and then we're back next Wednesday.
Where's Fungarola?
Myanmar or something.
Is it North Cabra?
Myanmar, the Ilunion Hotel.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. It's about 23 now or something like that, but it's not scorching and it's well okay. Like, you know, it's grand. It's not too warm, so it's grand.
We had just to touch on it. We had you have to say how things in Ireland. We had another murder suicide in Ireland in Fermanagh yesterday morning.
In Fermanagh?
In Fermanagh,
they're actually from County Clare, though.
Well, the mother, she's from Bearfield in County Clare. You know, her family are still living there. She's married.
What happened?
Her son and her daughter and herself were shot dead, and the man that did it is in hospital with an injury as well. You know, the police of Northern Ireland said they're not looking for anybody else. They're treated as a suicide suicide. There has been a few of them over the years, you know, which I can't imagine shooting my own child. I just can't even imagine it, you know.
Yeah.
When the ages they were 13 and 12, they're young adults, you know. I cannot, you know, they weren't babies, but I'm not saying that makes it better or worse, but I think it's just, and you saw where they were living, the fantastic house and all of that. But, I mean,
the only thing is, Pat, nobody knows what goes on behind people's back. Nobody knows what goes on in people's homes. Nobody knows. And you can't judge anybody on what you see. You don't know what's going on. You really don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the Charlie Rich song, you know, the famous song he had, Behind Closed Doors, you know.
Yeah.
And and I think that thank God they didn't give any more information, just the information on what they think happened, and that's it now, you know. You have to draw your own conclusions for that. I don't know. It's just, I suppose it's just a reflection of the desperation that people are feeling today, because people don't realise it. The cost of living crisis. We heard the people speaking about it all the time on television. I went over today to Dunstores in town centre where I live across the road from. I got milk, 4 rolls, almost €7, €7.
Yeah.
It's to be cheaper.
Just 2 litres of milk, and in Dunstores. It's true for one of the TDs in the Dáil that said that these vouchers and club cards are only a scam to get people to buy more. That's all it is. Just a scam, you know. Oh, by the way, Andy, what are the prices like over there?
They're not too bad. They're not far from Ireland, but they are. The supermarket is a lot cheaper. The supermarket is cheaper. Like a can of Coke is 92 cents. You know the type of way. So the supermarket is a bit cheaper, but food prices, restaurant prices, they're not far from at home. But I was in an Irish restaurant last night, Cafe McLaughlin's down there in the Marina, down in Fungrolo. We were all there, and it was common sense price. The lady was from Swords, and she moved over there in November and opened up that place. And like a curry and rice was €10. Do you know the type of way? A full breakfast was €9, and a half breakfast was $5.50, and it was common sense prices. Because she understands. The Irish way, but they're not bad, but they are something similar to Irish price. We went into a steakhouse the other night. There's loads of places on the promenade, and for some reason, all the family, they went into this place. They were dragged in, and I didn't like it, so I just got out. I said, I'm not paying this price, but next door it was fucking half cheaper. I'm old fashioned. So they all stayed there, and I just went down the promenade, went for a walk, and that, and the soup started off at $16.90. I said, "He's for fucking real." I said, "He's excuse the language." I said, "He's for real." The soup starts at $16.90 just for the soup. I said, "This is Fungarola, not the bleeding Four Seasons." I said. So next door, I said, the soup is €4-5. I said, and the steak, the fish here was something like €25-30 for a small bit of that type of way. I'm old fashioned. I walked away. I said, "I'm not doing this. You do what you want.
No.
I'm out here."
I wouldn't. I'd rather eat a slice of bread. I wouldn't pay money for.
Yeah, I'm that way, but I didn't ruin it for them. I just said, "Listen, this is not common sense to me. We're next door, and there's 50 or 60 of them along the line. Your man dragged him in. I just follow the leader. That's what I do." And I went and I seen the person. He got a fright. They wouldn't move. I said, "Right, okay, I'm going for a walk. Ring me when you're finished."
Well, inside Limerick City now, one of the restaurants there, the Texas Steakhouse. If you're going there. The steak is €47.50.
But that doesn't make sense, Pat.
40 where? The Texas Steakhouse?
Yeah, for one person. Imagine if you had 3 or 4 people with you. You want to get a credit union loan to help go eating food.
Food into that. It's a lovely place for food. If you want nice food, it is a lovely place to go.
If you want nice food, you pay to the nose first. There's no other about it,
If you want something proper, you pay for it. If you don't, you need rubbish. You need rubbish.
I do like eating out now. Like for 4 people. Like we met our daughter over here, so there's 5 of us now. Like, and it could cost up to €100 a night. Just eating out for the 5 of us. But like it is a holiday thing. And that's the way it goes. I don't eat much, in fairness. I don't eat much, but still, that's the way it is. And I just don't get it. I go along with it.
With a few of us in France now last year and in the south of France for a couple of weeks, and eating out was not bad at all, I must say. Wasn't bad at all. The prices were good. Like your story, we were in Pezinast, just outside Béziers, one evening, and we went to a pizza place, and they were doing chips and all that kind of. They had a mixture of stuff, and I said I'd have a pizza because I didn't like I don't like dishes with too much sauce in them or different sauce.
Yeah.
Except I made the sauce myself. No,
yeah.
Tell them that you order it. You tell me to want it, like I would.
No, but there was other ingredients that I couldn't be bothered. By the time I'd have my order made, they'd have given up. So I said a pizza would be grand, an all cheese pizza. That can't go wrong. Well, it was delicious, I must say, and the side was delicious. But we were chatting after to the waiter. He was chatting and everything. All right, they were very nice. I said, whoever made this pizza, I said, top class.
Yeah,
so he was off anyway. And out comes this woman. She was from, where was she from? Tipperary. She said, I came over in Ireland. She said, I came over on holidays 16 years ago and I never left.
Yeah.
She opened this place. So if you're ever going to Béziers, just down this little village town outside of called Pezinast, go in there to a pizza place on the promenade Main Street and you'll get value for money.
Yeah.
What about the spread of restraint in the food?
Well, that's not surprising. There's one person dead from it. Yeah. These are the ready-made meals you buy in the shop.
Eating that rubbish, all the stuff, all the ready cooked.
There's 11 confirmed cases now, isn't there?
There's 11 poisoned and 1 dead.
Where is this?
They say where it was, Laura.
Pardon?
They never said where it was, did they?
No. They just recalled. They gave the names of the meals, like they seem to be the specially selected ones, and the Happy Pear were the other brand. But they said they generalised it very much, saying it was Super Values, Aldi's, but they never specified where.
Yeah, but like that is dangerous. But I know there are more people poisoned, meeting all those things over the years.
Yeah.
People going into restaurants that are filthy. I mean, I've seen even in Limerick, I've seen places that know how to get away with it. You know.
Yeah.
I know.
I think that's the same in every county, lads.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Yeah. I know a lot of places get closed down and then they get reopened up again. You probably see it on the Dublin Live website. A lot of places get closed down and then they get reopened. The staple places, like we're in a restaurant tonight and the shit. You can see the chef behind vaping while he's making the food. We ought to spot too.
Oh, dear me.
Now we said no. We just said, listen, we're just going to head on. But, that's it. And like he was before we ordered, he was in the back vaping. You could see him vaping. Like what the fuck? Cop on! Don't let people see you doing that.
There's people going in to buy stuff in all these places. I mean, it's disgusting. Some of the foods they're handing out. They're handing out curry. How anyone can eat curry is beyond me.
I just had one.
I like an old curry, Tony.
Yeah, me too.
I just had curry.
That's grown up.
I just had curry chicken. Beautiful.
No,
yeah.
I never did and never will touch anything like that. No.
You should try curry, Tony. Curry's good. The curry is nice. I had a curry last night in that McLaughlin's place. The lady at Thur, that was nice.
That's for the Indians and the Pakistanis. That's not for the Irish palate at all. It's not. It was never around when I was a child. It's really a new thing.
Corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Corned beef, cabbage.
Stupid pizzas, I'll never understand. They're disgusting. We're never used to that. When I was a child,
everybody's palate couldn't be the same, Tony.
It was disgusting. I couldn't eat anything like that. There's nothing like nice Irish fish, and just leave the fish alone. That's all I have every day. Vegetables and potatoes, as long as I don't have to peel them. I don't mind whether they're mashed or whether you should have to have potatoes with everything. You should have potatoes with everything. Not chips.
Yeah. No, not chips. No, I don't.
Chips are for your tea. Potatoes are for your dinner. 1 o'clock is dinner time. That's when everybody should be having their dinner. That's the best time to have it.
And how does that work for those of us who are flat to the mat with 3 heads of highlights on? Who's going to cook the dinner and have it ready for 1 o'clock for me?
You could if you want to. You have it ready.
I absolutely could not. If I want to earn a living and be able to afford the potatoes, I definitely can't.
Well, my wife sent me for potatoes on what day was that? Tuesday. And I got a bag of potatoes now for new potatoes. Although they're starting to go now that little bit there, which is a pity.
Yeah.
But they were only €7 for 7 pounds of potatoes, which to me is cheap. And I need skills.
Well, not too bad.
I do agree with you. The potatoes haven't really gone through the roof like everything else is. Now, our Minister for Business in our government, Peter Burke, was interviewed today about all the small businesses around the country that are closing down, that are gone out of business. It's a small businesses like the cafes, hairdressing, all that employ 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 local people who spend the money locally as well. And he didn't have any answer really on they're going to produce a package in the budget. I know it. They're going to do so much in the budget that they'll be talking for a week about it.
We all know why the pubs and the cafes and all the small towns are closing now. We all know why that is.
No.
We all know why that is, Pat, Tony, and Laura. We all know why that is. There's nobody going out, and I'm not going to go on there, but you know what I'm talking about.
I do, yeah. It's not safe. It's not safe to go out in some towns at night. But
exactly.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
in their hand, it's stupid thing. Going around drinking things out of cups around the town, fools, and drinking lattes and all the stupid things that they be drinking.
Yeah.
Latte.
Oh, God,
would you like a latte or a flat white, Tony?
A flat A.
A flat white.
I had Marifats today now. I love Marifat peas, I do. They're lovely. What are they to do? Any of you know what Marifats are?
Yeah. Yeah, Marifat, yeah. I like a bit of mushy myself.
The what?
I like a bit of mushy.
Yeah,
Mushy
but
peas.
Yeah, I prefer
no.
mushy peas.
No,
Oh no, the matter of fact is there's a bit of crunch in them.
I didn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
ask.
why
yeah.
I don't like them.
Oh, I love Marifat, and they're the nicest peas you'll get, But not
There's a bit of chewing in them, is there?
what? There is.
But
And
Tony, there's a ghost behind you.
that's my wife behind me.
he was saying today he was saying
She's a
today
patient woman, I'd say.
To
he
what?
was
She's a
he was
patient
Patient
woman
woman.
peeling your potatoes.
Oh
the
yeah,
minute
but she doesn't realise how she could be seen there. You see, that's
the
what happened.
minister for the business today said that they look after small businesses in the budget. There'll be a
They're saying that
1.9
every year. I
billion
don't believe
package.
a
But
word
But
of
they
it.
wouldn't have to look after them, Pat. They fucking just stop doing what they're doing. The other thing.
exactly. Now, he didn't answer, or was he asked? Well, he'd never be asked the question on RTE anyway. If you were waiting, you'd be fairly great. The cost of running the business, he never tackled that. Like insurance, like VAT, like rates,
Electricity.
Wages.
the electricity prices are the highest in Europe. He never said a word about that. Now, I know myself that my electricity has gone up in the last 2 years by fourfold.
Patrick,
Fourfold.
Yeah, so is
joking,
mine.
you're no children to look after. Their children must be, and your electricity
If,
bill will be low.
if I
My
didn't,
household electricity has gone up fourfold. My
it is.
business electricity has gone up twice
Yeah,
that again.
what about Pat Barry? He complained about the price of electricity and took no child to look after.
I have myself to look after, which is most important. And I'm
You are a
saying
big
that,
child, Pat.
people are put to the pin of their collar
Yeah,
just just to exist, not to live
yeah,
now, just
yeah.
to exist, and that has an awful effect on people's mental health, a dreadful effect. That's why suicides are gone through the roof. One of the reasons why
Totally
suicides
agree with you.
are gone
Totally
through the
agree with
roof,
you.
and there is nothing, next to nothing, being done about it. Absolutely, it's appalling altogether.
There's less than nothing being done. It's anything that is being done is to its detriment.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah,
minister
and
for mental health in Ireland who was reappointed, and she was reappointed for doing nothing, and she's still in the
yeah,
same position. And it's an embarrassment for me to even be. I won't say her name. People can look up who she is. She knows who she is. It's just they just read about we're doing this report, we're studying this report now, and then we'll do something. It's like Children's Health Ireland, who are an
so,
embarrassment,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
Why do they have to
they're
study report? Why do they have to study reports? They should know what's going on.
of course they
Yeah.
do. It's like the hospital in here in Limerick where we're all. It's like something out of the third world. The hospital here in Limerick, what's it called again? The Limerick University Hospital. Is that the
Yeah.
official name of it? And the staff and management of that hospital should hang their heads in shame the way it's run. It's just appalling,
Yeah,
appalling.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
either bad management, bad training of staff. They don't know what they're doing. If the staff in a place don't know what they're doing, what is the cause of it? It's not me who's going in to get treated. It's the people who are running the hospital.
Yeah.
It's just appalling altogether. And we have a new minister for health now, Fine Gael one, who's the minister for Jennifer Carroll McNeil, and she's going to sort out the whole thing. But
Yeah.
she's waiting for the publication of another report before she does it.
They're fucking idiots, they are. They haven't a clue. You want to put people in there that's living beyond them, that's living within their means, are struggling to get through, and have children that are looking for this and looking for that, and children that are getting bullied in school because they're not getting this, not getting that, and learn how to sort of defend yourself against your own children that are looking for Nike this, Nike that, and
And
because
now I know you hear the news lately. Our Minister for Foreign Affairs is on the idea of making Ireland a superpower. We're going buying 6 fighter jets. One of the guys that I follow on TikTok
oh,
had this to say about it.
Ireland is about to become a military superpower. You're all fucked. We're about to get our very own fighter jets. We never had them before. Very exciting. We're getting 6 of these fuckers. That doesn't sound like a lot. That doesn't sound like enough. If we get invaded, we're probably still fucked, which is typical. This always happens to us. Ireland is supposed to be a neutral country, a country of peace. That being said, I have compiled a list of the first countries I think we should invade. Number 1, the Norwegians. They get away with too fucking much. First of all, the Vikings. We haven't forgotten about that. And stop coming over and catching all our fucking fish. Number 2, Iceland. I've just always felt it was begging to be colonised by the Irish. We'd only have to change one letter. We're also getting 300 cyber security troops. I don't know what we're going to do with them. Maybe try and catfish Justin Trudeau or something like that. The Irish are going to be a force to be reckoned with. We will rain hell on our enemies. Unless they have 7 planes. Follow me, I'm delicious.
That fella is very good.
Darren Noon, yeah.
Yeah, Darren Noon. I think he used to... Huh?
Where's he from with an accent like that? I couldn't figure it out.
I think he's Dublin. I think he's Dublin. Yeah.
I didn't hear. I muted on me, but we don't need any fighter jets because if anybody was to invade us, we've America on one side and England on the other. Us getting 6 fighter jets, anybody can fucking take 6 of them down. Anybody will take them down with the ground, the surface to air missiles. Like we've only 6 of them. Stupid getting them in here. We don't need them. America and England will protect us if we need any help.
Now, from time to time, we play a little funny clip, not to have the program too serious, and I suppose for all the fans,
Father, while you were out for your walk, we had a phone call. I think you were supposed to do a funeral today.
Funeral? I completely forgot about it.
It's all right. Father Maguire said he'd do it.
Dougal's doing a funeral! You let Dougal do a funeral! Sorry about
now that's the Father Ted, probably one of the best comedies produced in the country, no doubt about it,
Yeah.
Such a pity they didn't make more seasons of it.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I think everybody...
Wouldn't be able to do it now. Too many people getting offended out there. Too many fucking snowflakes.
I think most people have seen every episode multiple times, but they're still funny. They're still very funny,
Yeah.
That's very funny.
I was down around Kilkee
Perhaps the most distinguished...
that way and see the house and all that, but like we actually talked about it about 3 or 4 times over the last few days. Like it keeps coming up, doesn't it? Like you see an episode of it on and you automatically just sit there and watch it, don't you?
You do, yeah, because all the characters were very good in their own right. All the characters, like there's 2 of them dead now, isn't it? 2 main ones
And they
are dead.
actually both died on the same date.
What's his
Dermot
name?
Morgan and
Frank Kelly. Frank Kelly.
They died on the same date.
Who? I missed that. Who?
Frank Kelly and Dermot Morgan are
So the 2
dead
actors
now,
that played Father Ted and Father Jack, they died a number of years apart, but on the same date.
Oh yeah. That's just the week goes by now and I'm at a funeral. I was at another one again on Sunday. And I was at one the week before. And I was at another funeral the week before that again.
I know, as the man said to me, there's people dying now who never died before.
No, nobody's funeral. I know people in the weekend that don't go to a funeral. Just wouldn't bother.
They didn't ever go down well.
If I knew them well, I'd go to the funeral. I'd say I wouldn't go to many funerals now, Neil.
No.
I told the wife when I ever die, make sure you cremate me because it'll be done and dusted.
Yeah, but who's going to pay for it? Who'll pay for it?
What? It's a joke. I don't know.
Who's going to pay for it? I'm asking you.
Leave the state for it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, that'll probably be me.
Yeah, but if you die, who'll pay for yours?
I don't care because if I die, Tony. It doesn't bother me.
We have I'm not wishing anybody to die or anything, but hands up all the people who liked the music of Neil Diamond.
Of who?
Neil Diamond.
Oh, it's for the
jazz singer.
Kind of the over 50s, only like Neil Diamond.
The jazz singer.
Yeah, the jazz singer, yeah. He was rushed into hospital today, Neil Diamond. He's 84 years of age. He's 84 years of age, and as you know, he's suffering from Parkinson's disease since 2018. That's him singing there in the background.
Yeah, I love that. I love the song "Coming to America," and that one there, beautiful. On September morning.
September morning is a very good song, and of course, everybody knows Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
I don't like that song at all.
No, it's just one of those where everyone gets up, like, you know, and it's like that rock.
It's a wedding song. A wedding song, is it?
When
it's a real wedding.
At the wedding, that's when I go to the bar.
Huh?
When they play Sweet Caroline at a wedding, I go to the bar.
Yeah,
I
or
used to
simply
DJ.
the best.
I used to see gigs all over the place, and people just go, "Oh, play Sweet Caroline," and I'm like, "No."
No, it's what it is. It's a wedding song. It's a party song. It's one of them. Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, I like it. Jasmine.
You're not out boozing tonight at 9 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
Me? No, I don't. No, the wife and the family, they're over in the other hotel. The sister-in-law got another hotel, Fungarola Beach apartment, par hotel. We're across the other way, the Union Hotel. So I said, I'm walking all day and I'm tired. Lorraine's over there. I don't drink. I never drank a drop of alcohol in my life. So I said I'd come over for this, you know, just to have a chat, whatever.
Excellent. Very good. And we appreciate that. The panel
no, I did say I'd be back on the 24th from here, like, you know, so I'm back, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see.
So they're over there now. So no, as I say, my two boys are over there, the wife's over there, the brother-in-law, there's a few over there. So no, I've had enough now. I'm just sitting here now for a while.
Laura, just not to put you on the spot, but what about, business-wise, you're self-employed, you're working for yourself?
Yeah, taxi, yeah. Oh, sorry, Laura, sorry.
What you say, sorry?
I'm self-employed for the last 16 years.
And is it worse it's getting?
I suppose in our industry, the hairdressing industry, unless you're self-employed, the wages are very low. And even when you are self-employed, like there's some weeks, you know, yourself, the hard weeks, the wages are non-existent, let alone low. But to make money in our industry, you've got to have an absolutely excellent employer or be self-employed.
Can you not work from home?
So I've actually converted my garage into a salon, so I do work from home now. Yeah.
Good. That's less money, less overhead.
At least I'm paying my mortgage and I'm using it, you know.
And that cuts down on rates.
Yeah.
No, it cuts down on your rent. Your rates, you still have to pay rates. Your rates are calculated on the size of your property.
All right, that's true.
And you obviously have to pay water rates. Hairdressers, we use a substantial amount of that, unfortunately. So
that's another bill. You'd like to use a lot more around some of them, would you? The water.
I'll have to just try and be diplomatic and not say it on that one.
Anyway, I was speaking to a man there last year. I was running in the local elections last year in Shannon, and I got to talk to a lot of small businesses around the town, which there aren't very many now, I can tell you that much.
No.
One of the lads I got to know well, he has a hardware shop, you know, sells everything from a screw to a hatchet, whatever, to a bucket, you know, and it's the only one in the town centre, the only one. But of course, the supermarket started selling packets of screws and packets of everything and thumbtacks and all that. And his father used to own the business. His father passed away, but he's running it now. And I said to him, starting off on Monday morning, on any Monday morning, the first 1,400 he collects, he owes. That's the running cost of his business. So until he has 1,400 taken into the till, he's making no money. And I said,
God.
That's only a small town. We're in a small town in Shannon. He did. I won't break his confidence, but he showed me the water bill, the rates bill, the rent, the insurance, VAT returns and all. And he has to have an accountant, obviously the accountant, and to do his books and returns. When he showed me the bills, I said to him, "Are you thinking of closing it?" He said, "I have no other way of making a living." He said, "I have to stay here." And He doesn't own the premises. He's renting it. Some of the other businesses in the town centre own their unit. They own it. Within this, so they're not too bad. They have an asset to
Yeah.
sell. They have an
Yeah.
asset to sell if they go belly up. But this man hadn't anything to sell, and so I know myself when we were trying to start off a small business in Limerick, the amount of red tape. The enterprise centres are no good. They're no good for small businesses. They're absolutely stone
No.
cold, no good. I'm not saying anything about the people that work in them. I'm just saying as a thing to help. We had to fill in a 32-page application form, and we were only looking for some small amount of money. A 32-page application to send it in.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
really don't. It's frightening. It's frightening.
And
This
then
country.
we had several meetings. But the bottom line was this. This was going on for almost 12 months, 12 months. Meanwhile, we were paying rent on the premises we were in, every month. And anyway, we were promised this, that, promise, we can't even a promise. We eventually got to the crunch of it, They were willing to give us something like 14,600, and in two payments for the year. And also, at the end of 12 months, we had to pay back 25% of that back to small business. We had to pay it back, 25% of it. So they wouldn't give you us 14,600. And for that, we had to guarantee that we take on 1.5 people, full-time and a part-time person, in the business. You can imagine, when I went to the accountant and he explained the situation about how much it would cost to put one person on the books, how much it would cost. The VAT, the PRSI, the tax returns, everything. He said, forget it. Just forget it, And that was my experience with them, We did try damn hard, I can tell you that much. We really did try damn hard to get the thing off the ground, but just, except you have a bottomless pit of money, you might as well forget about it. Absolutely forget
Yeah,
about
absolutely.
it.
It's just so difficult. Like when before I converted the garage here, I was renting the premises, which was €1,500 a month, plus the rates for the size of the premises that were on it. They were €360 a month, and then the water
Jesus.
bill was roughly coming in about two. It was 2 grand a month before I turned on a light switch, bought a tube of colour, or paid any staff.
But Laura, did you not think before you even realised that was 2 grand a month? Did you not say to yourself, "Well, feck this. I'm going to do Nixon from the home until I get me garage converted, rather than pay that."
Because I was renting at the time, I couldn't.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
now I
did.
own
No.
my own house. Well, the
No,
bank
Yeah,
own my house.
she was
Nobody owns
renting.
their own house.
yeah.
Well, nobody theoretically owns their own house anymore,
Yeah.
which
Sure, we're
is
taxed to live in our own homes.
another scandal, another one of the many things that's not
Oh, I
happening in the country,
despise that property tax. Despise it.
It's a scam, another scam.
Yeah. Like who sat at a table and went, "Oh, I know what we'll do to make a few more quid. We'll tax people to live in their own homes."
Yeah,
Do
it's a
people do
horrible world. It's a horrible world. It's a disgusting world, and we're
do
living in a
people
disgusting country.
do people know where their local property tax is going?
Nowhere.
I tell you,
Well, I
can't
don't know.
Tipperary way it's going.
I'll tell you something. It was supposed to go. If there's local property tax raised in County Limerick or Limerick City, it's going into the Limerick City Council. And they're supposed to use that money to improve and spend it in the locality.
Mm.
We have roads you can't walk on, let alone drive on. Walking
Yeah,
on them, you
yeah,
can find potholes, and that's in our main town.
I haven't seen much improvement in County Clare for the local property tax. They hardly cut the grass. They have a new company cutting the grass around the town, and it's hit and miss. That's one of the functions of it. And I don't know what they're supposed to do because they farmed everything else to private enterprise. Your refuse is farmed out to private companies,
Yeah.
the bin collection. So the county council don't do that anymore, Maintenance is farmed out to private companies. As I said, for a big contract hit and miss. So I don't know what their function is anymore. You know, is it to screw all the businesses that are left to raise more money? I don't know what their function is. I know in County Clare, there's 1,000.
Nobody is living these days without a worry on their head.
There's
Everything,
a,
every night, people go to bed every night with a worry.
there's 1,000 staff employed by Clare County Council. There's 32 local councils elected every year in Clare County Council. And then, of course, we have 4 TDs, all drawing money out of the public purse. And out of the rates and rent that's raised locally from the businesses. And I don't know what it's a mad system we have. We have 26 counties to run in the Republic of Ireland. We have 15 government departments, 15 of them, 15 government departments, 15 senior ministers, and a whole heap of junior ministers and super junior ministers on top of that. Each government department has a minister, a junior minister, a couple of secretary generals, a couple of assistant secretary generals, a huge amount of principal officers, higher education officers, EOs, executive officers, in every single department to run this country for 5 million people. 5 million. The Greater Manchester area in Britain has almost 5 million, and they have one local authority to run it. One. And we have 15 government departments, 26 county councillors, and over almost 1,000 local councillors. And they're all getting paid out the public purse.
Yeah.
And they're all pretending to do something. What about Matty? How's Matty?
Couldn't tell you, don't want to know either.
Matty McGrath's doing your local TV, is he?
No, he's not my local TV. He be Clonmel side and Thurles.
Who's your local TV now?
Oh, fucking Michael Lowry.
Oh my God. Michael Lowry.
Nice man. Good for him.
And is his son in the council as well?
Pardon?
Is his son on the council as well?
No, his son is Mihal.
Yeah. He's in the council. He's a councillor.
Yeah.
The Lowry dynasty. I remember when he was involved in GA, in Thurles GA, and the Tipperary GA, I remember that. He was chairman of the development committee or something like that.
Right.
That's how he came to prominence, you know.
He's chairman of so many things around here, I couldn't keep up with him.
He's in charge of the government now, anyway. It's come full circle again.
Yeah.
It's a daft system we have. A daft system. The panel is the program on media.tv here every Thursday night. If anybody wants to come on any night, just watching, email us here and we'll talk. We'll talk to anybody. We're even talking to a Tipperary person tonight, which is I find it very difficult to do so, being from Cork Witherow.
You're talking to a signora, Signor.
So, are there many tourists around there, Neil? In Spain?
Yeah. We were in Fungarola 3 times so far at night, and like you couldn't walk down the beachfront. It was just people everywhere, you know. So and that was we left about 10 o'clock half time. We got out there, but it goes on till about 4 or 5 in the morning. But it was crazy. It was crazy. You couldn't walk the beachfront. Now we're about 5 to 8 minutes away in a taxi. So crowds don't really suit me. So so we all had to leave about 10 o'clock. We did the last one. We were out down there for the 3 nights. Get something to eat and away we go.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was never in Spain. I was in Portugal. I love Portugal, the Algarve.
Yeah.
It'll be one of my favourite spots. Noel Gallagher was asked to say a few words.
Ozzy used to live near me out in Buckinghamshire.
Oh yes, of course. He was in Bucks.
Yeah, he said to me once, "Look, a bit of advice for you and your brother. Try and smile a bit more." They're like, "Oh, thanks for that. Thank you."
That's Noel Gallagher talking about Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne, yeah, God love him, James.
You don't go back to the same place every year. Why do you do that?
About me?
Yeah.
No, we were in Salou last year. I think this is their last big family one together because myself and the wife, we want to go to New York next year for about 4 or 5 nights. I want to visit New York. And then the year after, I think we're going to do a cruise. So,
You ever been to New York before, Noel?
You're looking very far ahead, aren't you?
Very well, far ahead.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. You
I
want
want
to
to
go to
see
New
the
York?
Empire State Building. King Kong climbed it.
He did, yeah. And he found a little girl on it as well, you know.
Yeah.
It's nice to see different places, around the world.
It's last year was expensive to come away here, and this year was expensive. It's expensive to go away for 4 and 5 of us. It's very, very expensive. It's crazy money. Like you're saving hard all the year, and it's just it's ridiculous money to get away.
What's the credit union to give it you?
But you say you're going to New York, and you have a few places to see, obviously, in New York. Probably go to Central Park. And,
I wanted a lot of places. Yeah.
Go down to Bronx.
I was in New York in 2 days, so I was there 3 years ago.
Yeah.
We got married, and like you can do the hop on, hop off, and it's a really good way. It's a really good way to do it. You get loads done in 2 days.
Brilliant.
What do you think in New York, Laura?
So,
Well, they're friendly there.
I've been now, and I've done it, and I enjoyed everything I done, and everything I saw. I wouldn't be in a rush back there again.
Was it very clean? Was it very clean city?
No.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think it. I didn't think it's clean anywhere.
And so dirty. And at night time, there are rats everywhere.
Four-legged or two-legged.
They leave the rubbish on the edge of the footpaths, and you can see the bags moving with the rats.
Oh, lovely! I love that. Now I'll be taking photographs of that.
We come back to Salou next year.
Yeah. I didn't realize it the first night we were there, and my husband was like, "Oh, there's the bags now moving from the rats." I nearly jumped up onto his shoulders. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them. I'm not a fan.
People don't realize that there are millions and millions of rats everywhere.
Yeah, but I can't see my rubbish bags moving from them outside.
Yeah.
Leave them out long enough when you would. Yeah.
I think since they privatised the bins, Pat, there's a lot more rats than there should be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
True.
How often do your bins get emptied?
Mine is emptied every 2 weeks.
Yeah, same here.
Every week.
Sure.
That's what it is.
Recycling rubbish. But now
I don't be bothered with that. I put them on the Monday.
I can't get my head around it at all.
I can. I just put everything into the one bin and just take away every 2 weeks.
No, I recycle. Sorry about that now.
Laura, it's rubbish. I'll burn it in the fire.
I don't have a fire, so I separate everything. I tear up all the boxes and all. No.
Same.
Yeah. Should all
rinse out my milk cartons, rinse out my cans.
Yeah, there's a three baskets, or 3 bins, 4 actually. One for glass, but they only collect that once a month. You wouldn't fill that in 12 months. The bin for glass.
Yeah, I gather my glass and we take it to the bottle banks, but they're always full. They're never emptied here.
No, well, I just did to take away everything to do here, and I have 4 bins, so I make sure they're all separated. But I'm here anyway all day, so I can do that.
Another one of my favourite characters is this.
You knew my granddad Arthur, didn't you, Mr. Trotter?
Yeah, I knew Arthur all right.
He was a smashing man. He took care of me when my mum went.
Where was she dead?
He died a couple of years before I was born. I can almost see my granddad now, sitting by the fire, one leg on the fender, other one in the corner.
That's all right, he had a false leg, didn't he? Came off.
Yeah, we're great.
I think with a vengeance.
Well,
English comedies. I never saw them anyway. I couldn't stick them in on.
Well, Trigger was one of the. He had some great lines in the show. Trigger. Great lines.
They call me
Candles and
Rodney
18
after
heads.
Dave.
And they always said, Trigger, why do you call me Dave? You know my name is Rodney. And then they had a big chat. Okay, Dave, I'll remember.
Yeah.
They called him Rodney after Dave.
Yeah. Or the christening, is it?
Yeah, they called him Rodney after Dave.
Yeah, that was just fantastic, really.
They brought out a musical of it now, Tony.
Yeah.
Only Fools and
Only
Horses.
Fools and Horses.
Oh, is that a musical?
A musical of what?
Only Fools and Horses.
I never saw the program, but I know what they are. I wouldn't watch them, I never.
Will the Thurles Musical Society be putting it on next year?
No, unfortunately, the rights aren't available for it yet. We're actually doing 2 shows next year. One is The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I can't tell you what the other one is yet.
You know what the Hunchback's favourite song was?
Well, I'm sure you're going to tell me.
It started with a cyst.
I'll probably leave that out of the promo material, funnily enough.
Musical society in Limerick have kind of filtered out over the years. The biggest society now is the Coal Union. The neighbour of mine runs that. Malcolm, and they put on a performance at Christmas out in the concert hall. But like the musical societies, there were 2 when I was growing up, but they've kind of filtered out.
Well, there's a very.
We're celebrating 75 years of Thurles Musical Society.
As you know, Laura, there's a very active one here in Shannon Musical Society. They have a very good show every year, and it's always booked out.
We're the same in Thurles.
Yeah, so you must let us know in time. You must let us know in time, lads. We go down to see Laura performing in the Thurles Music Society with "I Had a Cyst," or "Did I Have a Dream?"
24th
Don't get the home, Laura.
March next year.
What did you do last year?
We we do our show in March, so it was this year just gone. We did the Hot Mikado.
Oh, right, yeah. Hot Mikado. I went to see that version of that years ago.
We had a couple of nominations at Ames for it.
The Mikado.
The Hot Mikado. Yeah, the Mikado biscuits.
I was out to boat yesterday. I went out to Scattery Island. I went out to
Scattery.
Yeah, just to explain to all the farmers where it is. It's in the Shannon Estuary. You probably wouldn't have a clue what I'm talking about, but it's a big island off Kilrush between Kerry really and Limerick.
Yeah,
and it's a huge monastic site.
You go from Kilrush out to it.
From the new marina that starts, there's a new marina in Kilrush.
Yeah.
Money that was spent in it. It's phenomenal.
Did you enjoy it? How long does it take you to go out?
Oh, it only takes a few minutes. It only takes about 20 minutes to go out. And it depends on the tide, you see, because it's very, very rough at times, but it's a lovely island, and it's a great monastic site. I'd say now Neil will be very much interested in St. Senan and all his followers,
St. Senan?
He's able to switch off and say, I'd say he'd be very interested now in all the saints that come out of Scattery. Would you, Neil?
You know what? It's 11 o'clock here now. I'm on my feet all day, and I'm absolutely knackered. I'm knackered.
There's nobody living there now. Actually, is there?
No, they're all gone. Last one was. I think they were there up to the 60s on the island. It's like the Blaskets. The same with the Blaskets,
Yeah.
I was out in Blaskets, and I was out in Skellig Hill, but they wouldn't leave us on at the time onto Skellig to get Skellig Rock because they were too closed at the time. But God, it's very rough going out to Skellig, though. Very rough.
Well, it's rough there all year round.
Oh God, when you get out in the Atlantic, and we were on a boat there, we went right round it. And it's 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And it was very rough. I'd like to see it. I'd like to go back to my helicopter. I'd like to go back to Skellig Hill. what made it popular then, of course, was the filming of Star Wars.
Yeah.
People that, when they film Star Wars, that was fantastic to see. The sandwich got there, and the baskets. I've been out in the baskets twice.
And how much is it to go to Scattery?
I don't know. It was paid for from me anyway.
Oh.
And, it was a group that I went out with, you see. It was all paid for. And I went out with the Historical Society from Talbot.
All right.
Came over on the ferry. The ferry's expensive now. That used to be very cheap one time. The ferry from Talbot over to Killimer.
Yeah.
Which cuts off going into Limerick, of course.
It does. You just come over on the ferry, yeah.
Yeah, but it's nice.
That's why a lot of people from that side of Clare, take the Killimer to Talbot ferry and go down to Ballybunion, which is probably one of the finest beaches in the country, without a shadow of a doubt.
Ballybunion itself, the town isn't much. It's kind of, you go to the town and then you go down to the beach. The finest beach, one of the finest now is Kilkee. And it's completely enclosed, you see. You don't get any...
Fabulous beach. I was on it yesterday.
Where in Kilkee?
She was on holidays.
Kilkee for a few days.
We're in Kilkee, yeah. I know a lot of people in Kilkee now, I do, because I was in Kilrush now yesterday. And Kilrush is a fine town. And I know a lot of people in Kilkee, I do. Involved in local history,
If you're going to want to see a fine beach, Laura, go down to Youghal in County Cork. Youghal Beach. It's fantastic.
Which one, Pat?
Youghal.
Oh, yeah.
Youghal.
Yeah, I've been on that too. Last year when we went away, we went to Inchydoney.
Inchydoney is lovely. Yeah, just outside. Inchydoney, outside Tannakilty.
Inchydoney?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the other side, yeah. I put two syllables into that now. I call it Youghal. On Youghal.
Yeah, so Youghal. But we used to go there when we were small kids. We used to go there. There was a train directly from where I live all the way down to Youghal, and that was our day out. We used to go for leave in the morning at 7:30 in the morning with our tomato sandwiches and a small bottle of milk, and after we went down to the beach for the day, and we get our 99s on the beach. It was a fantastic day out because everybody were going there, all the neighbours and everybody.
Similar, happier times.
A different time, a half crown in your pocket, you felt like a millionaire.
I wonder what the happier times, just because you were kind of used to nothing else, really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
There weren't really happy times.
I think there were simpler times, and there were everybody. I think everybody looked out for everybody else.
Yeah.
You had no other choice, and people.
You don't have that at all. You have whole housing estates, and people don't even know who's living next door to them.
No, they don't.
That's up to yourself, though. I mean, I'm here in the state now, and I know everybody in here. You all know me.
Yeah.
It's up to yourself to talk to people.
It's because you go around locking the door at 12 o'clock at night.
No, I just agree with that now. It's up to yourself to know who your neighbours are. And to talk to people. If you don't know your neighbours, you may as well lay down and die.
Well, Neil, say hello to the rest of the family for us, and
Pat,
safe
Tony, Laura.
Laura, it's great to meet you again. From Tony, from Neil, Laura, Tony, and myself. So we'll meet again next Thursday night. Take care, lads. Have a good week, and have a busy week, Laura.
Night, all. Night.
Good luck now.
This is Lair Media. To whom it concerns, welcome to the panel.